If you've ever opened a shared folder the night before an audit and discovered 3 expired CPR certificates you didn't know about, you know the exact sinking feeling it brings. Most practices are still tracking crucial immunization records and training certificates in static spreadsheets. The problem is, those cells go stale the moment someone forgets to update them. The cost here is measured in operational risk. It happens when a locum turns up for a shift and you realize their AHPRA registration has already lapsed. Or during survey prep, when an auditor asks for proof of staff flu vaccinations and you discover gaps in your mandatory records. PracticeCentred fixes this by pulling every single credential and certificate into one unified view. Instead of scrambling at the last minute, the system gives you warning windows up to 60 days out. It then automatically sends reminders at 30, 14, and 7 days before anything actually lapses. This is the Documents Hub. At a glance, you can immediately see what's happening across your practice through 5 distinct cues. You don't need to switch between different tabs, and you definitely don't need to go hunting through nested desktop folders to figure out where things stand. If a credential is about to lapse, it moves into expiring soon. If it's already out of date, it sits right here in expired, so you can spot your most urgent regulatory risks immediately. For new staff onboarding, the missing and needs a fix cues show you exactly which documents are incomplete or still waiting to be uploaded. By grouping everything into one dashboard, you get a single source of truth for the entire clinic. You spot the policy gaps long before someone asks for proof. Now, let's look at a specific staff profile. Here we have one of our GPs, Dr. James Chen. You can see his AHPRA registration is expiring in 14 days. The system flagged this automatically based on the document's expiry date. No one had to type a manual reminder into a calendar to catch it. Over on our practice nurse Emma Walsh's profile, we have different items requiring attention. She has immunization evidence waiting for my approval, while her annual flu vaccination is still missing. The interface cleanly separates the documents that require your direct review from the ones the staff member still needs to provide. Because the software is tracking these statuses continuously for every individual, you can stop running manual audits on personnel files at the end of every month. When you need to add a new staff member, you can start the process with just their mobile number. There is no need to wait for IT to set up a corporate email address first. If you're bringing over an entire practice team from an old legacy system, you can just import everyone at once using a standard CSV file. As you upload that roster, the built-in duplicate detection actively catches any redundant profiles, so your database stays clean right from day one. Once a profile is created, our starter templates automatically branch out to assign exact requirements: AHPRA, CPR, police check, and induction checklist. These templates align with RACGP expectations, saving you hours of manual data entry every time you hire. Instead of referencing a complex onboarding manual, every new hire immediately gets a standardized checklist tailored to their specific role in the clinic. To collect those documents, you send a compliance request via a secure link. Your staff can then take a photo and upload their files directly from their personal phones. Back on your dashboard, you review the submission. You can either approve it instantly or request a fix, providing a clear reason so they know exactly what to correct. Every decision you make, every approval, and every revision request stays on record with a permanent timestamp for your next audit. Finally, all of this data feeds directly into a unified calendar tool to help you forecast upcoming requirements across the clinic. It pulls together every expiry date, every task deadline, and checklist run. Nothing sits in an isolated file. By moving from remote mobile uploads straight into a single calendar forecast, you ensure you are never caught off guard the week before survey day. You move from a disorganized network of manual spreadsheets and shared drives into one clear dashboard with color-coded statuses. That structure gives you the peace of mind that comes from knowing automated alerts will notify the team long before any critical credential lapses. You can start your 30-day free trial right now at practicecentered.com.au. There is no credit card required to begin. The medical practice starter templates we discussed are fully included with your trial. Starter templates help you organize staff compliance and operational tasks. They do not replace your organization's legal, employment, clinical, accreditation, or regulatory obligations. Consolidating your records into this dashboard turns practice compliance from a source of daily anxiety into a quiet, heavily automated baseline of your clinic's operations.